Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 15th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right. Yep, you see a marker on there. I'm going to leave that on there because when I get down to the daily chart, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at there. All right, let's resize this, and I'm wondering what's behind here. Nothing. It's great. All right, I hope this is going to be okay the way I'm doing it now. I didn't do this before. And then let me slide this over just a little bit right there. All right, now let's slide it down a little bit so I hope you can see everything that need to see here. All right, on this quarterly chart, we're still green. We're still not too far off the top and all, so we're still looking good here on this quarterly chart. We're still above a yearly R1, so we're still looking very bullish at this time. Let's go down to the monthly chart. On the monthly chart, we're still above the 9-10 moving average, still looking green, still got a higher high, higher low and all, still looking very good here and not quite to our monthly R1 yet. So again, we're still looking very bullish though at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart. On our weekly chart, this is when things beginning to show up a little bit. On this weekly chart, and these are monthly pivots and all. On this weekly chart, we can see that we did reach a monthly R1, and we got a little bit of a pushback. We did get above there, got a high this week, all-time high again this week, but we pushed back quite a bit, and we're forming a doji here at the top. So I saw that happen, and then I'll say, okay, what's going to happen here? What's going on? And also, that's that. So that's what we see here on this weekly chart. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart. Again, on the daily picture, this is where you start seeing things, happening right now. And again, you start basing on your trading plans and your trading strategies. You need to probably take action and all. Again, based on your trading plans, your trading plan, you take action. All I say is take action. That's all I can say. And all. But what we see, we did make an all-time high on Wednesday. We ended up with a red candle. People taking profit and all. But then the next day, on Thursday, we ended up with a lower high and a lower low. What I was kind of, okay, what I needed to see after this all-time high, even though we came down and all, we came down here, you'll like to see a close above that low. We got to close above that low, but we had a lower high and a lower low, like I said there on that day. And then today, on Friday, we ended up closing below that all-time high low. So that's not, in my opinion, that's not good. And based on what we're seeing here, it's not me coming up with anything. We're beginning to get lower highs and lower lows. So we have with at least we got a minimum here of 3 candles. We have beginning to start a downward trend. This may not last long. We're going to be opening right near pivot come next week, and also we're going to see what's going to happen here. Are we going to get a bounce back to the upside, or is this thing going to continue drifting to the downside for a little while? But that's what I see, and that's why I just want to bring to your attention that this is what I see. Lower highs, lower lows, the start of a downtrend on our lowest time frame. And it can just be a pullback, again, profit being taken, maybe getting a better entry for this thing to actually do a reversing back to the upside. But this is what I see, and that's all I really want to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.